Hi, howdy, welcome back. If you're watching this is probably the first video of the new year, 2021. Yeah, let's see how this one goes. 2020 was a little rough, and I don't know if I'm ready for another one. I feel like 2021 might be a 2020.2. Round two. Not ready for that. Nope. Okay, if you can't tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be looking at our Fenty Beauty. I got this on my Sephora beauty haul for the one that was in November. Yeah, November. And I thought we would look at this one together. But first, if this is your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit like. If this is not your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit subscribe. Then like, either or, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Or if you feel the overwhelming urge, feel free to share. I have no problem with other people getting a chance to watch me, and I love to talk about makeup, so if you guys have anything you want to talk about, that would be awesome. Now, I got Fenty Beauty's number 10, Snap Shadows. 10 is called Money. And if you've watched this channel enough, you know I have a weird obsession with the color green. No shame about that. Now, I have tried Fenty in the past. I had the Moroccan Spice palette before I decluttered it. I liked the Fenty formula. I don't know if it's the same formula for the Snap Shadows, but I'm eager to find out because I liked the formula. I really did. So let's just do that. There we go. So we've got rubber bands, direct deposits, flash money, followed by fat pockets, need receipts, and time is money, and time is spelled T-H-Y-M-E. Clever. Let's do some swatching. See how this feels. God, I love green. This feels a little rougher than what was in the Moroccan Spice. Ooh, the mattes are something else though. Loving that. We're starting off with the top row. Pretty good color, actually. Ooh. Liking how this is going so far. I would not call that super duper pigmented, but I'm liking the color story. Let's try bottom row. God, yeah, these mattes are like butter. Like, I'm loving this. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that metallic. That is awesome. Ooh. Okay, I'm liking where this is heading. Okay, first off, we're gonna prep our eyes using this. Let's see. I feel like the lighting is off today. I don't know why. Okay, how do you guys feel about 2021? Is anybody else feeling like, I don't know if I want to rush into this? Like, can I see some terms and conditions? I have a lot of people I know who are very worried about forced vaccinations. I have a lot of people I know who have had COVID just because of the job I have. And everybody in my family is pretty much an essential worker. So are most of my friends. Sorry, but between half of, like, part of my friends are nurses, some of us work like grocery store, some of us are like pharmacists. My dad actually works out at a steel mill, and that is considered an essential business here because basically you can't just turn a steel mill off and wait it out. You just can't do it. You will be effed if you try. So somebody has to remain to keep the forges running, so to speak. So that is my father's, that's just kind of what my father does. Same with my brother-in-law. My sister works in a rehab center. So basically all of my family and friends are essential workers. And all of us are just like, for the love of God, we need a rest. We need a break. We've basically been hustling nonstop since end of February, beginning of March of 2020. And I'd really like to sleep now. Instead, for the first 2 months on overnights. I was doing roughly 6 nights a week at 60 hours a week because A, they needed us. B, they just didn't have the manpower, and I swear to God, like half of our store that I was at was out on COVID leave. Somebody has to push the freight and somebody has to fill food. Please, 2021, go better. Okay. Let's do 2 different eyes. One eye's gonna be top row, one eye's gonna be the bottom row. And let's see how this goes. We shall see. Always start with my mattes, because I love matte coloring. It always just has that soft factor. Okay, in front of me in the mirror, as opposed to what is on this camera, is showing a lot softer on the on my face. Like the camera almost looks harsh, and it's not a harsh color, it's not a harsh look. I'm liking where this is going. I'm liking this a lot better. Now the formula feels different than the Moroccan Spice palette, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't feel like it was the same formula used, and I get that. I mean, let's face it, sometimes you alter formulas as you learn more. Sometimes you just alter formulas for, say, consistency purposes. And I feel like that might be what we did for Fenty on this. The snap shadows are, I like the color story on this one. And I know quite a few people who, I got one friend who bought it with like the neutrals version, the browns, and another person I've seen that I kind of correspond with. Her name is Ali M. She does her own YouTube channel. She got the, I want to say plums, because she was trying it too. I love her channel. She is just such an amazing, like the way she presents stuff is awesome. So if you haven't gotten a chance to, go to Fenty Beauty. She's out of the UK. She is actually an awesome YouTuber. She does a lot of variety. She does go into detail on what she's using, and she does explain how she's doing some things. She's not a makeup artist. She is an everyday person who loves beauty and loves makeup. Like, sometimes I do correspond with her, you know, just off and on. She was one of the first people who, weirdly enough, congratulated me on having my son when I had him. She Instagrammed me because my husband posted the picture of my son on my Instagram page. Okay, that's the, what do I call it, a metallic? I would call it almost like a metallic into glitter format. Okay, this one does not apply all that well with a brush. Let's try the finger. There we go. Well, that's gonna frustrate me quickly. There we go. See if we can blend that at that blend line. That one came out a lot more, like this one came out a lot more gold than I anticipated it would. I mean, I should have realized that by the look on my arm, but I didn't. Okay, let's try the dark green, like the dark green. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't do 2 different eyes. Maybe we should take the exact same 3 and do them differently between the 2 eyes, just because A, the fallout is actually pretty aggressive on this, and I don't know if it's because of the formula, and it doesn't seem to want to blend as well. Let's take out my best blending brush. It's okay, it's not great. I'm wondering if it's something to do with my primer or the brushes. Let's try a slightly different brush and see if we can try this a little differently. Okay. Let's try the other eye. Let's see. Let's try the dark green on the base eye, the mobile eyelid. Yeah, this one does have quite a bit of fallout. I'm not even gonna lie. I want this one. See, I tap. You're still getting quite a bit of fallout, but not nearly as much color for the lid. Okay, actually I'm liking the way we're doing this the second time a lot better. This looks like it's going on a lot. It's not going on as well. It's not blending as well as I expected from Fenty. Like the Moroccan Spice palette blended like butter. It was beautiful. This texture and workability is nowhere like it. Nothing like it so far. Okay, let's try switching brushes. Let's go to our light green. I think maybe I might have to try a different primer with this. Ooh, I kind of like where that's going. Actually, I like that where that's going a lot. Let's see if it shows better when I do this. Yeah, I think I like where that's going a lot better, actually. Maybe it was just the order that I was putting these on in and the arrangement. Okay, I've got that. And just to be a little bit extra, we're gonna use that color. Yeah, it's not on the top row, but we're gonna see what we can do with that. Right on the center of the eyelid. Just cause, what the heck, right? Okay, actually I like the way that's looking. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a blend out of that. Wow, we're at it. Let's look at our cheek. You see it? We're gonna do this. Yep, we definitely got fallout, but how do I put this? I almost have like mermaid vibes, or if I was going leprechaun. I don't like the way this one turned out, but this is the same row and changed the order and how I applied them. I like the way this came out much better. Yep, we got a little bit of fallout. Just for grins and giggles. Just gonna try something. See if I can get the liner brush involved. And then maybe for grins and giggles, nope, that did not apply well. Okay, let's take a look at this. Top row, top row, a little bit of adjustment on how it's applied, but definitely like this side better. This one just did not want to apply to lash line, and I don't know what is going on with that. I'm wondering if maybe it was something I missed when I applied my primer. So, this is Fenty Beauty's number 10, Money. Like the colors? I like the color story. And I like the way this eyes turned out. I think it's lovely. It's beautiful. I will probably wear this to work quite a few times, maybe all mixing it up a little bit, because we didn't even hit the bottom row really. Like this one I'd like to play with a little, and same with this one. As we can tell by the gold reflect on the middle of the eye, that gold right here, it's actually really pretty. The way these are designed, they can snap together with another one of these not quads, but like little snap togethers, so you can actually make a whole like palette. It's not as soft and smooth of a formula as some of her big palettes, like the Moroccan Spice was amazing. It was very, very, very soft, very buttery. It had a 9-month lifespan, and then this one has a 12-month. So it is definitely a different formula, no question about it. I think it's lovely coloring. However, I don't think it is necessarily the greatest quality. I hate to say this about Fenty because I do like Fenty's products. I love the range with which Rihanna does all this stuff, and I'm loving the fact that she even has a greens palette. You'd be surprised how many places just don't. That being said, it is definitely a different formula. Doesn't blend as well. Definitely has more fallout, not as soft to the touch. I think the mattes are amazing in this, but some of the other stuff, not as much. Okay, you guys, have any of you guys tried her snap together formulas like the, what is it, the Snapshadows? If you have, let me know what you think. Did anybody else think that it seems like a different formula? Does anybody feel like it was more dry than her, like her Moroccan Spice palette? Anybody else, like, I like the colors, but anybody else kind of wondering what is going on and why it's so different? I mean, a 3-month difference in lifespan, a difference in lifespan definitely denotes a difference in formula. So, come on guys, leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. And I will see you next time. Till then, be safe. Wash your hands, social distancing, wear a mask. Have a good night. Stay warm.